Hey guys, how you all doing out there? Jimmy G2G here, another G2G video. We're gonna have a lot of videos coming up this window of 2016-17. I'm here today to talk about the Fandom 3 standard that I purchased about 2 months ago in the middle of June. Now it's in the middle of July, and now it's in the middle of now is the middle of August 2016. And I'm going to talk about the minus and the plus about this DJI drone, the Fandom 3 standard with a camera and the gimbal and the RC controller. And the minus is, after a few hundred meters, this drone loses FPV. FPV stands for first person view. That means that whatever the camera sees, you see it on the tablet, on your Android or iOS. A lot of people have problems with this. They say it's a firmware problem. I called up the technician here, and they told me that it is a DJI problem. That's why I only have a few hundred meters of FPV, and after that the video freezes. The control is it does stay connected with the drone, even though the image goes away. That I gotta say that it does obey the commands. It's like, as you see it now, it's like red, but when you connect it with a drone, it's green, and this never goes red when I fly it. It's got a really good strength with a drone, but it's useless if you have no FPV. Like, even if you can fly the drone up to a mile, what's the use of it when you cannot see where you're at and you cannot shoot anything, and you might even lose it? Even though it's very hard to lose this drone, because that's a great technology that it has in it. So the minus is that this goes up only to a few hundred meters away, and after that you have no image. The plus is it's very nice made. It's got a very professional camera. I mean, this camera is so perfect. I have no words to explain it. It doesn't shake. It's like it's floating in the air. It's like it's a hand there, and it takes it smooth. Nice job from DJI. That's a plus. I gotta say the truth. That's a plus. But it sucks that it can only go a few hundred meters FPV, and after that you cannot see where you're at. And that sucks. I even bought this modification from I'm not gonna say the company. Well, I am gonna say this is the ARG Tech antennas. These are the Wi-Fi panels, and this is the main RC control that controls the up, down, left, and right, and all that stuff. It didn't do anything. The technician guy told me if they don't fix the firmware, no matter what you put on it, you're not gonna solve your problem. Because even without this on, it's supposed to go like a half a mile FPV. And, that means that even without this on, these new antennas that I put on, for 500 meters, you'll be able to see where you're at and shoot video. So if you want to put it on, go ahead. It's your own, that's your problem. But trust me, another thing, guys, if you put these antennas on, don't try to put them on yourself. When you open up this RC, they're so small, the plugs in there, you're going to ruin it. Even though I'm really good at doing things like that, when I saw those little plugs with a glue on it, I said, no way I'm putting my fingers on that, man. I paid this guy $5. This kid fixes TVs and radios, and he had the little tools for that, and he hot glued the wires at the end, and he did it perfect. But it doesn't not really matter, because it doesn't really do anything. The RC by itself, the controls worked even without this. Maybe with this even works better, but what I put this on was so I can have Wi-Fi connection, so I can see where I'm at and record videos. And it didn't do anything. It's like it gave me a few more meters more. That's, it's worthless. And these are the Wi-Fi panels. Just imagine these things are like smaller inside right here, one here and one on the other side. That's why over here it says do not block this area. But anyways, I'm telling you, it's worthless. If this thing flies good, you don't even have to put these on. And I didn't know that, so I thought, after I learned that, it was too late for me. And the technician told me, you now lost your warranty that you opened it up. But anyways, well, think about it. If you want to buy this, a lot of people have problems. And I'm not encouraged to buy the next model, because I think the Light Bridge is going to have the same problems, because I know people that tell me that too. I have some friends that tell me that the Fandom 3 standard out of the box flew to a mile FPV, and with modification antennas, it went up to 2 miles. I don't believe that. even though they are my friends and they have no reason to lie to me. But I took this everywhere, man. I took this to the beach, to the lake, to a flat surface, to the mountains. No Wi-Fi, no electric things around. After the most 300 meters, that's like 800, 1,000 feet, it says no signal, and the camera stops working. I mean, the image stops working. The camera still shoots, but you don't know where the hell you're at, and you really get mad and you bring it back. So that's the minus and the plus. The plus is this is a very great copter. It got the flying modes that are really, really great. I'm impressed with the home lock, to be honest, even though I go out to like 300 meters and then the image stops. Before that, if I get like a little signal, I flip the switch down and from the control here, and it brings me up the flying modes. And because when you fly this and you put this right switch all the way down, right on the screen on the tablet, it has the modes, and you press on home lock, and then you just pull this lever back like this, and in like 5-10 seconds, this baby will be right on top of your head, and that's a very nice thing. Like, it comes right back to you. But like I said, the distance is too short for me. $600 is a lot of money for like 800 feet of distance. I'm not really satisfied, and if it is a firmware problem, I don't want to diss DJI. I'm not here to diss. I'm just here to say, hey guys, fix this problem, because there are thousands of people out there that bought this. They bought this for the reason that it promised a big range of FPV, and I'm not talking about 800 feet, I'm talking about 2,000 feet FPV, and it does not do it. And people bought it because it got the camera on and the gimbal. This is a 2.7K. It's a lot for me, to be honest. It shoots perfect. You'd be amazed how much good this thing shoots. And pictures and video, it's like professional. It's like there's a ladder up in the sky and a cameraman is holding the camera. It's so smooth. And you can even control it how smoother you want it. It got really good things, but the firmware, it has a problem, and it stops the range. And to be honest, all those good things, they diminish because, going out to like 800 feet, it's not a lot, So you really like $600, it's a lot of money for 800 feet. So DJI, fix your problem. And you have a lot of people out there happy if you do that. If you guys know any ideas about, fixing this, I downgraded this, I upgraded this, I flew it all over the, in places with no Wi-Fi, no other, disturbances. It didn't do anything. The most 300 meters, it came back. It couldn't go any further. I lost FPV, and like I said, even if the controller bay is good up to a mile, what's the use of it, guys? You cannot see where you're at, and it's dangerous, to be honest. So if you, have any ideas, write some comments below on this video, and, let me know, guys, if I can fix my problem. I don't care if you subscribe to my channel. I'm not here to do those kind of things. I just want to help you, and you can help me, and I'll be, we can all be happy campers. Well, it's a great product. I give it a thumbs up, but a thumbs down for the distance range FPV, only, a few hundred meters, and that really, it's not worth the money. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you do this modification of the antennas, please don't do it yourself, man. I know there is some videos out there that show, those guys that done it. I think it's very difficult to do it. You're gonna, be careful. I think it's worth paying somebody $5 to do it. It's only 10 minutes worth for somebody. If you do it yourself, you're gonna, you're really gonna see those little plugs. You're gonna say, whoa, and I wouldn't risk it. Anyways, it's up to you. Thanks for watching. You have any ideas how we can solve this problem with this bird? Write down below comments, and I can answer you when I can. Thanks. We'll be here talking. Thanks very much, and let's see what happens. That's it. Bye-bye.